Hello everyone, I'm Keli'i with Leolani Ukuleles, and first off, we want to thank each and every one of you for checking us out this week, and for those of you that seen us the last 3 weeks, thank you for supporting us. This is our first month on YouTube, so we are so excited to do this for you guys. And so like always, in the comment section below, ask us any question, and we'll try to answer it for you in future videos. And so for today's topic, we're going to discuss Tonewoods. And so you might be thinking, Keli'i, what's so important about choosing the right tonewood? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, it is very important which tonewood you choose for your ukulele. So the tonewood for ukulele is the wood that's on top of the ukulele. So this is the tonewood. And so today I'm going to go over the 4 kind of popular tonewoods that are out there in the market and that are very popular when you go to the stores or see on YouTube. And so first off, we have the traditional Hawaiian tonewood, which is koa. Now koa is an acacia wood that only grows in Hawaii. So koa can only be called koa now if it's grown in Hawaii, and the rest is called acacia. Okay, and so we've used this wood for over 100 years, and it's indigenous here, and it's one of the only hardwoods that we have here. And so this has become, you know, the traditional Hawaiian tonewood. So as you can tell, it's very beautiful. It comes in different colors. You can find koa wood actually there's black, there's purple, green, up to a light yellow gold color. So it depends what you want and what you fancy in your grain and your look. And they're very similar to the mahogany ukulele or the mahogany tonewood ukulele. So it's kind of a middle, it's not too loud, it's not too aggressive, it has some warmth, it's very nice in its timbre. And you know, if that's what you're looking for, I'd go with the koa wood top. Now if you need and you have to absolutely get a local traditional Hawaiian ukulele, then you have to, you must get a koa wood top. And so that's it for the koa wood. Next up, we have the spruce top. Now, a little history about the spruce top ukuleles, or in general. They're usually made in guitars. And so about 5 years ago, there was a very big ukulele renaissance that's happening right now in the world. And so a lot of the guitar luthiers are jumping onto the ukulele wagon. And so they're bringing with them their tonewoods. And so with that, we've got the spruce top. Now the spruce top is very white, as you can tell, and sometimes it can get creamy depending on what species you get, but basically you're going to get this kind of color. So I think it's very beautiful. So here's what it looks like. Now also with the spruce top, because it's a very dense wood, it's very, very hard. So it's perfect for projection, for volume, and it's very in your face when it comes to sound, and very aggressive if you play hard. And so if you like that kind of sound, you can't go wrong with the spruce top. Now, a little note to add, if you're going to buy a spruce top ukulele, make sure that the grain on the ukulele is straight from top to bottom. And also when you look at the grain, make sure that the grain is tight together. That means that the wood is very hard and will project a lot at the audience. And so if you want that loud, aggressive, in-your-face sound, you got to get a spruce top ukulele. And look, it looks beautiful. There you go. So next, we have the cedar top, or also known as the red western cedar. So this is an example of a cedar top ukulele. So whatever the spruce has, the cedar has the opposite. And so if you don't want it to be that aggressive, if you don't want that much in-your-face, kind of punchy sound, you gotta go with the red cedar. Now cedar is a softer wood, therefore it's less dense. But what you gain in that is that it's really rich, it's very mellow, and it's very well-rounded. And so you got a lot of bass in it as well. And so I would look at the cedar as kind of an old man that's telling stories. It just sounds so beautiful and so elegant. And so, you know, it's no wonder that classical guitars are made with cedar tops. And so you want that rich, that warmth, that rounded tone, I'd go with the red cedar. Last but not least, I think, which is the king wood of tops, we have the redwood top. Now you've seen redwood trees before. They're those giant trees that grow on the California coast and inlands, and it's those trees that are 300 feet tall by 20 feet wide. Those ones that you can drive cars through, that's the redwood. And so redwood trees, because of their age and because they're so old, give luthiers and ukulele builders quality top shelf tonewoods. But that's only if you can find it. So because of overharvesting in the early 1900s, it's become an endangered species of tree. So you can't cut new ones down to build ukuleles or guitars with. So you have to find salvage redwood. So basically wood that has been turned into fences or homes or decks. If you take those wood apart, you can use those to make your ukulele. So they're very rare to find, but they're very awesome and very beautiful when making an ukulele or looking for that rich tone that you're looking for. So you're asking, Keli'i, what's so good with getting a redwood top? Well, I'll tell you this. It's right in the middle of cedar and spruce. So it has a lot of volume, it's very edgy, but it keeps a lot of warmth, a lot of round tone, and it's beautiful. So it has the best of both worlds. So if you get a redwood top, you're gonna get a cedar/spruce ukulele, which is like amazing if you can find one. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna look for a top quality, high performance ukulele, get one with a redwood top if you can find one. So that's it for this week's video. And like I said before, there are many other varieties of tonewood out there. There's even bamboo now, we have bubinga, we have maple, okume, but we'll handle that in another video. But for this week, that's it. So guys, on the bottom, just write comments and ask us any question that you want. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll check you out next week. So like always, keep jamming, and aloha.